I'm Janet Price, and we're at the Savannah, which is an old family farm. It was in my family over 100 years. It belonged to my great-grandfather, and he left it to my grandfather, and then my grandfather left it to my mom. And several years ago, she decided that she was going to sell it. And we had had some changes in our family, and so I said, Mother, I can't let you sell it. I'm going to have to buy it from you. So we bought it, and we lived here for several years, raised the kids, and enjoyed the home. And after they all grew up, and I would walk around, we had the cattle here, I would say, God, what do you want me to do with this? It started really when I was 9 years old. I would come and fish here with my grandfather in this pond. It was a little pond. And one day I was closing the gate, and I was saved at the Baptist church up here when I was 9 years old. And I heard him say, after that, we were fishing one day, and I heard him say, someday you're going to live here. And it was the first time I really audibly knew that it was the Holy Spirit speaking to me. Then fast forward to the point where things had changed. I bought it from her, the kids were gone, and I could see people going and coming and having a good time, and pictures being made, and just sharing it with other people, because I could feel God's presence here, and I could sense that there was more that I needed to do with it. And so I started having friends ask, could we get married here? And we did a couple of weddings, and I thought, well, maybe that's what we're supposed to do. So in 2008, we decided to start doing outside weddings, and we did quite a few, and tragedy struck. It was like, okay, God, do you want us to keep going forward with that? Scott passed away, and we had just, gotten into this, and so that was one setback. We moved forward, and we had a lot of weddings, and were able to share it with a lot of people, and there's been a lot of happy times here for people, memories made, and that was the plan that we had for it from the beginning. And then in 2015, tragedy hit again. And I remember thinking, I don't think I can drive up the driveway. I don't think I can. But little by little, step by step, we kept moving forward. And we had a wedding even that weekend that other people worked. And I told Pastor Joel, he was at the house, and I said, I don't think I can keep doing it. And he said, you've used that to bless so many people. You can't let the enemy take that away. And so we just kept moving forward, one foot at a time, trusting and knowing that God has a purpose for everything, that this belongs to Him, and that we will honor what it is that He wants us to do with it as long as we possibly can, and bless other people. The ultimate compliment for us is not that we've worked hard out here or that it's beautiful, but when a bride or a groom or a grandmother or someone says, we feel God's peace and His presence there, I feel like we've done our job. That's just the story of how God has worked and moved us forward in this. And in our family, through the tragedy and the heartache, He has been with us. The Holy Spirit has helped us to be comforted in the way that the Bible explains, that it's the same comfort that we're able to give other people. That is our desire also, as people struggle with things that we've gone through personally, such as death, divorce, loss, all kinds of heartache, that we can comfort them and know that He got us through it, and He will get them through it, and that there is a plan and a purpose in all things. Even though we don't understand it, we walk in faith and trust and the hope that He gives us. and know that 2,000 years ago, when he died on the cross and he took all of the hurt, all the pain, death upon himself, that we can have life and we can have it abundantly. And he is faithful. And I look forward to the day that he comes back and takes us all home so that we can all be together again. And that keeps me going, knowing that he's coming back. And it's walking out what you believe and what you accept as your belief as you're growing up. And I'm just thankful for my family, and I have tried to focus on the positive and just not dwell in the problems that we've had and the things that have gone wrong, knowing that God is in control and that he has that master plan.